Hey guys, okay. So I'm gonna do a story time type of thing. Um, I think it was in July. I posted about this toxic relationship I was in, and I deleted it afterwards because I ended up going back with the guy. And we'll do the background story first. I met this guy due to my mom and this guy who worked at a liquor store. He invited me and my mom to the Blackhawks game, so we went. And he brought this guy named Bob. We're gonna call him Bob. He brought this guy named Bob. And me and Bob hit it off. He told me he didn't have a girlfriend and all that. And I kind of didn't believe him at first because I saw his phone where it said, like, this girl, that's called Mi Reina, my queen, messaged him. And then it was like all that. But then he would be posting me and all this shit. So I was like really like confused. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then he started wanting to see me more and more. And started wanting to see me more and more. And we would hang out multiple times. We would go to the liquor store because they had a little taco restaurant in it. So we would go in there and eat too. And it's really fun. So we would always see each other. But then he started becoming controlling and like angry about everything. I was 18. He was 19. No, he doesn't speak English. I barely speak Spanish. So we had like a communication thingy going on, and like it was really hard for us. And he would always be going through my phone, and he would be like, "Who's this guy? Who's this? Who's that? Who's that? Who's this?" And I was like, "That's my brother. That's my uncle. That's my dad. That's my grandpa. That's my friend. That's my other friend." Like trying to explain to him, and he would get so mad, and he would just be so angry all the time, and like I hated it. I honestly hated it because there was no reason to be angry. Like I wasn't doing him dirty, but he was the one who kept cheating on me over and over and over and over and over again. One day we hung out and we went to the park, and I think this was like the second time we kissed. And then like a day or two later, he ended up posting about his ex-girlfriend. He was like, "Happy birthday, beautiful. I love you. I can't wait to see you." And I was just like, bro, you said you were with me. And you're calling my mom your mother-in-law. So I was just like, what the hell? You know? I was getting really like annoyed. And he would just steady be doing some petty shit. Like he would steady be trying to get on my nerves. He steady be trying to do all this shit. And then no, I don't really drink. I mean, I'm not even aged to be drinking. He's not of the age to be drinking. But he was always a fucking drunk. Getting drunk all the time. And it was really bad relationship. He just made me very anxious. I would have bad anxiety, bad depression all the time. I would always feel like I was not good enough for anyone. I would freaking cry myself to sleep every day. I would always cry myself to sleep. I was in and out of the hospital during the times I was with him. And it sucked, but I mean, it was something I had to do for me. I just feel like like it's kind of my fault. I kind of let it happen this long, and I did. And that's my bubbles. See if he jumps up here. Come up. Look at that's my bubbles. That's my bubbles. And like got to the point where one day he got really drunk and we were at my mom's husband's house. And he tried to like touch me inappropriately and I was like, dude, stop, I don't want to do this. But he was steady like, oh, come on, we're together, you love me, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, no man, like I don't want nothing like that to be doing, like to do nothing like that, you get me? And he was steady on that, like, come on, and I was just like, no. And from then, that's when I started noticing that that's the reason I've been getting more depressed. So then I cut him off for a while. And then around September, I was like, fuck, I miss him. And I was like, fuck, I miss him. I miss him, I miss him, I miss him. So I went to talk to my mom's husband, and he called him. I went looking for him at his house. Then one day I ended up messaging him, and he messaged me back. And we were supposed to hang out, but he blew me off. He never showed up. He stood me up. Then one day we saw him walking, and we asked him if he wanted to come eat with us, and he did. And that's when he was telling this one girl that he knew since I guess he was a kid. He's like, yeah, she's my girlfriend, and all this shit. And I'm just like... And then I invited him over to my house to meet my family because I liked him. And it's like really stupid, but because you could call it like, what's it called? Stockholm Syndrome. Like, so I was just like, I went, I invited him, he came, he met my family. A week later, he told me he didn't like me because I had a nose ring. But I've been having it ever since he's known me. So I was just like, the hell. And then we stopped talking. We were just like said that we'd be friends. And we stopped talking. And then recently, I hung out with him. And he keeps lying to me again about his girlfriend. He keeps saying that he doesn't have a girlfriend. But he started posting on this girl. And I was like, if you don't have a girlfriend, then what the fuck? So I was just like, whatever. And he keeps trying to call me to go over, you know, and I'm just like, no. I was like, you have a girlfriend. Respect your fucking relationship. I don't know. I just feel like I know a bunch of people go for the love they feel like they deserve, but you don't deserve pain. No one deserves pain. No one deserves toxicity and negativity and all that. No one does. I've made a lot of mistakes within that relationship by letting it keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. And honestly, I'm so happy I now have like the mind set to like, no, stop this. This isn't healthy. And I finally did it. And I mean, for everyone that I know out there and for anyone who needs help, it's hard to walk away. It's hard to take that big step. But once you do it, everything's gonna seem easier. It's gonna take a while and it's gonna be hard. But it's worth doing for you to better yourself. You are your own savior. Help yourself. Okay, thank you guys. Bye.